us see the problems on chi-square test with equal frequencies. The number of automobile accidents per week in a certain community are as follows. So 12, 8, 20, 2, 14, 10, 15, 6, 9 and 4. Are these frequencies in agreement with the belief that accident conditions were the same during this 10-week period? So here, after reading the problem, you may get it out that which test we have to apply here. So accident conditions they are asking, right? The data is given regarding the accident conditions. And here, the question is, are these frequencies in agreement with the belief that the conditions, the accident conditions were same during the 10-week period? So whenever they are using the word equal or same or similar, right? And the accident conditions means it is not based on the average here. Okay, so today it can be 2 accidents, the other day it can be 10 also. So and moreover here, this only by count only we can tell. The numbers are not measured in any of the physical units here. So here we have to use the chi-square test only. So just we are believing that, means we are just we are in a perception only. So perceptions means here we have to use the chi-square only. So here the null hypothesis is the accident conditions were same during 10-week period. The accident conditions were same during 10-week period. Then against the alternative hypothesis, again it is two-tied only. That means the accident conditions were not same here. The accident conditions were not same during 10-week period. Then under the null hypothesis, the test statistic is given as here chi-square equal to summation of observed minus expected whole square by expected, where I is equal to 1, follows a chi-square distribution with n minus 1 degrees, where here n represents the number of observations, not the sample size here. Because we are not using the word sample size. If we are using the word sample size, then definitely we have to use either the t-test, f-test or chi-square for variance. But here just we are taking the data only, right? The frequencies only we are taking. So that is the one way of identification for the chi-square test with equal frequencies. Now here n is nothing but how many observations we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means here n equal to 10. And here the expected frequencies formula is given by E equal to here summation of observed frequencies by number of observations. Now for this also we have to make a tabular form here. Now this is here observed, right? So the first frequency is 12, 8, 20, 2, 14, 10, 15, 6, 9 and 4. Now coming to the expected frequency, the expected frequency is same for the 10 weeks period. This is the 1 week data here, second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week, sixth week, seventh week, eighth week, ninth week and 10th week. So the accident conditions were same during the 10-week period. So now we have to find the total of the observed frequencies. So here 12 plus 8 is 20, 20 plus 20 is 40, 40 plus 2 is 42, 42 plus 14 is 56, 56 plus 10 is 66, 66 plus 15 is 81, 81 plus 6 is 87, 87 plus 9 is 96, 96 plus 4 is here 100. So it is equal to, the total frequency is equal to 100. So the expected frequency is 100 by number of observations 10, that is equal to 10. So that means here the expected frequency is uniformly 10 for all the observed frequencies here. Okay. Now for this we have to obtain the calculated value of chi-square as OI minus EI whole square by EI here. Now again for this also we can use the calci operation. That is here x minus 10 whole square divided by 10. Because this 10 is common for every observed frequency, only the observed frequency will change. Now let us use the calci here. Open the bracket, alpha, close bracket, x minus 10, close the bracket, square, divided by again 10. So this EI is fixed for all the observed frequencies. Now press calci, it is asking x value, it is 12. Plus equal to, you will get the answer. So that is equal to 0.4. Now again press calci, 8, 0.4. Now calci, 20. So it is 10. Now next, 2. The value is here 6.4. Next, 14. It is 1.6. Of course here you will get 0 only. So 10 minus 10 is 0. 0 by anything is 0. Next, 15 is 2.5. Next, 6. 1.6. Next, 9. 0.1. Then 4. It is 3.6. So this is a tabular form for the given data. Now we have to make a sum of all these values here. So that is equal to here 0.4 plus 0.4 plus 10 plus 6.4 plus 1.6 plus 2.5 plus 1.6 plus 0.1 plus 3.6 is equal to here 26.6. Square calculated is here 26.6. Now chi-square tabulated at 10 minus 1. N minus 1 means here 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. For level of significance is not mentioned, so we have to consider 5% level of significance. It is given as here 16.919. So chi-square calculated is 26.6 and chi-square tabulated is 16.919. So that means here chi-square calculated is greater than chi-square tabulated. Therefore, H0 is rejected. H0 is rejected means here we are accepting H1. That means the accident conditions were not same during the 10-week period. Okay. So that is the conclusion for this problem. Now let us see one more problem in chi-square test with equal frequencies. So 200 digits were chosen at random from a set of tables. The frequencies of the digits were shown below. So these are the digits and these are the frequency. Digits are from 0 to 9 and the frequency of 0 number is here 18, 19, 23, 21, 16, 25, 22, 20, 21 and 15. Now use the chi-square test to assess the correctness of the hypothesis that the digits were distributed in equal number from which these were chosen. Now they asked you to test the hypothesis at 0.01 level of significance and the tabulated value for 9 degrees is here 21.666. Okay. Now again here directly in the question itself they have given use the chi-square test. If at all the chi-square test is not given to you, right, then also here to assess the correctness of the digits are distributed equally or not. Equally means again it is a chi-square only because the frequency of the digits it is only by count only. It cannot be measured in any of the physical units, right? So the null hypothesis is here the digits are equally distributed. The digits are equally distributed. Then against the alternative hypothesis, it is the digits are not equally distributed. The digits are not equally distributed. Then under the null hypothesis, the test statistic is given as here chi-square equal to summation of observed minus expected frequency whole square by expected where I equal to 1 to n follows a chi-square distribution with n minus 1 degrees. Now here n means nothing but the number of observations. So 0 to 9 means it is obviously 10 observations here. And we know that EI is equal to sum of observed frequencies by number of observations here. Now the sum of these frequencies are here 18 plus 19 plus 23 plus 21 plus 16 plus 25 plus 22 plus 20 plus 21 plus 15 is equal to here 200. So 200 by 10 is equal to 20. Now for the calculated value of chi-square we have to make a tabular form. So consider observed, expected and observed minus expected. So directly here we can write 20, right? Or else we write down the formula only by EI. So observed frequencies are here 18, 19, 23, 21, 16, 25, 22, 20, 21 and 15. Now the expected frequencies are here, it is 20, equally distributed they are asking. So it is only 20 for all the observed frequencies. Now next we have to use the calculated operations as here x minus 20 whole square divided by 20. So open the bracket, x minus 20 close the bracket square divided by 20 and press cancel. It is asking x value, give the value 18. So it is 0.2. The next value is here, observed is 19. Then it is 0.05. The next 23, 0.45. Then 21, 0.05. Then next 16, 0.8. Next 25, 1.25. Next 22. 0.2. Next 20. Of course it is 0 only. Next 21. 0.05. And next 15 is 1.25. Now we have to add all these values here. So 1.25 is there already. So 0.2 plus 0.05 plus 0.45 plus 0.05 plus 0.8 plus 1.25 plus 0.2 plus 0.05. So this is equal to here 4.3. So the chi-square calculated is here 4.3. Now we have to obtain the chi-square tabulated at 10 minus 1 for 9 degrees, right? So chi-square tab at 10 minus 1 is 9 for 1% level of significance. So 1% gives alpha equal to 0.01 they have given. So the value is here 21.666. So chi-square tabulated is 21.666. That means here chi-square calculated is less than chi-square tabulated. So therefore H0 is accepted. H0 is accepted means here the digits are equally distributed. Okay. So the final conclusion is here the digits are equally distributed. So these are the problems regarding the chi-square test with equal frequencies. The next we have to solve the problems on chi-square test with unequal frequencies. Now let us see the problems on chi-square test with unequal frequencies here. Now with unequal frequencies means here the expected frequency is different for every observed frequency. Now the question is here, a sample analysis of examination results of 500 students was made. So it was found that 220 students had failed, 170 had secured a third class, and 90 were placed in second class, and 20 got a first class. So do these figures commensurate with the general examination result, which is in the ratio of 4:3:2:1 for the various categories. Now the tabulated value of chi-square for 3 degrees is given as here 7.81. Now in this problem, the tabular form means the observed frequencies of the tabular form is not given. So that from the given data we have to form here. So first frame the hypothesis. So the null hypothesis is here by the observed result commensurate with the general examination result. Against the alternative hypothesis will be two-tiled only. That means here the observed result does not commensurate with the general examination result. Now, the chi-square statistic is same for equal frequencies and unequal frequencies. So, under the null hypothesis, the chi-square is given as here summation of observed minus expected frequencies whole square by expected follows a chi-square with n minus 1, where n equal to here 1 to n. So, n means here number of observations. So, here the examination results are categorized into here failed, third class, then second class and first class. That means 4 types of observed frequencies we have. So n equal to 4 here. Now, let us formulate the table here, result, then frequency, observed frequency here, and this is the expected frequency. So result means here first they have given the failed. So how many students have failed here? 220. Then next is the result is categorized into third class. So how many third class we have here? 170 secured a third class. Then second class. So second class are here. We have 90 were placed in second class. Then first class, of course very few, that is 20. Now here check the total of the observed frequencies. So here it should be equal to 500. So 220 plus 170 is 390. 390 plus 90 is here 400. So 390 plus 90 is 480. 480 plus 20 is here 500. Okay. Now regarding the expected frequencies here, right? The ratio is given as here. Do these figures commensurate with the general examination result, which is in the ratio of 4:3:2:1. So we have 4 categories. So those 4 categories are categorized into the ratio as 4:3:2:1 here. So what is the total of this ratio here? 4 plus 3 is here 7. 7 plus 2 9. 9 plus 1 is here 10. Total ratio. Right? Now here we have to find the expected frequency as 500 into the ratio of failed is here 4 by 10. So how much this is equal to here? 200. Similarly 500 into the ratio of third class is here 3 by total ratio is here 10. So this is equal to 150. Then second class is here 500 into the ratio is here 2 divided by total ratio, that is 10. So into 2 by 10 is here 100. Then finally the first class is categorized into the ratio 1. So 500 into 1 divided by 10 is equal to here 50. So these are the expected frequencies here. Now for these observed and expected frequencies, we have to make a tabular form of observed minus expected whole square by the observed frequencies, expected frequency, and observed minus expected frequency by expected frequency. So observed frequencies are 220, 170, 90 and 20. The expected are here 200, then 150, 100 and 50. Now again we have to consider the equation of here x minus y whole square divided by y, because the expected frequencies are different for all these observed frequencies. So x minus y whole square divided by y. Now press cancel, it is asking x value. So 220, y value 200. So it is 2. Then next 170 is x value. Y value is here 150. So it is 2.6667. The next x value is here 90. Then y value is here 100. So it is 1. Again x value is here 20. Y value is here 50. It is 18. Now the total of this is here 18 plus 1 19, 19 plus 4 23.667. So that is our chi-square calculated value. Now we have to obtain the chi-square tabulated value at 4 minus 1, because we have 4 observed frequencies is equal to 3 at level of significance is not mentioned. So consider 5% level of significance. So chi-square tabulated is given as here 7.81. So that means here chi-square calculated is here greater than chi-square tabulated. So H0 is rejected. H0 is rejected means here the observed means the observed result does not commensurate with the general examination result. So that is the conclusion for this problem. Now see the last problem in chi-square test with unequal frequencies. In experiment on pea breeding, the following frequencies of seeds were obtained. So the seeds were classified into the round and yellow color, wrinkled and yellow color, round and green color, and wrinkled and green color here. So that is 350, 101, 108 and 32. So theory predicts that the frequencies should be in proportion of 9:3:3:1. Examine the correspondence between theory and experiment at the tabulated value of 3 for 7.81. Okay. Now here again the unequal frequencies only. Now how to identify whether the problem is chi-square or not? So here experiment on pea breeding, and they are asking you to test the difference between the theory and experiment here. So theory and experiment means definitely here the data cannot be measured here. Just we have to find the significance between the theory and experiment. So it is chi-square only. So our null hypothesis is here there is a correspondence between theory and experiment. There is a correspondence between theory and experiment. Okay. Then against the alternative hypothesis is here there is no correspondence between theory and experiment. Okay. Then the other null hypothesis, the test statistic, is given as here chi-square equal to summation of observed minus expected whole square by expected follows a chi-square with n minus 1 degrees. Now let us see the tabulated form for the observed and expected here. So observed frequency and here expected is denoted by EI here. So the observed frequencies are round and yellow 315, then wrinkled and yellow is 101, round and green is 108 and wrinkled and green is here 32. Now what is the expected frequencies we have to calculate here. First we have to find the total of observed also. 350 plus 101 plus 108 plus 32 is here 556. Now the ratio is here 9:3:3:1, which is equal to 9 plus 3 is 12, 12 plus 3 is 15, 15 plus 1 is here 16. Now we have to use this ratio for obtaining the expected frequencies. So that is here 556 into 9 by 16. So this is here 312.75. Then next 556 into, for now wrinkled and yellow the ratio is here 3 into 3 by 16. 104.25. Next 556 into 3 by 16 here. So for round and green, so the same value you will get, that is 104.25. And for the last one, wrinkled and green here, 556 into 1 by 16. So it is here 34.75. Now observe minus expected whole square by expected. Then again we have to use the equation x minus y whole square divided by y here. So here x means observed and y means the expected frequencies. Now first observation is here 315x and y is here 312.75. So it is 0.0162. Next, x is here 101 and y is 104.25. It is here 0.1013. Next, x value is here 108. Y value is 104.25. It is 0.1349. And last value is here 32 and the last expected frequency is 34.75. So 0.2176. So this is the tabular form for the chi-square. Now we have to make a sum of these four values for the chi-square calculated. So 0.0162 plus 0.1013 plus 0.1349. So it is equal to 0.47. Okay. Now the chi-square calculated is 0.47 and the chi-square tabulated at 4 minus 1 is equal to 3 for at 5% level of significance, because here the level of significance is not mentioned. So it is here 7.81. So chi-square tabulated is equal to 7.81. So chi-square calculated is less than chi-square tabulated. So therefore H0 is accepted. H0 is accepted means here there is a correspondence between the theory and experiment. So that is the conclusion for this problem. So with this we have completed the chi-square test for unequal frequencies. In the next class we will move on to the chi-square test for goodness of fit. I hope you understand these problems.